Call of Duty
I do want to
gameplay
watch this.
styles.
It's like too much to...
These are the OGs. They got the
It's
OGs
agree.
in
And
this
I'm gonna tell you
too.
why I agree with it, because I was so nasty at AW, because I could go.
I love AW, man. Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna.
Everybody hated it, but oh my gosh. Everybody hated it at the time, and I get that. But dude, I'd be frying on AW.
Too early.
Yeah, I'm gonna disagree.
I'm talking
Uh,
25 bombs
are we
every
forgetting
game,
the
bro.
jetpack era? Like,
Yeah, that's
Oh, you couldn't get
October was
nukes.
Cool, but
From what I remember, you couldn't get
are we
nukes.
forgetting the jetpack era?
World War
Boots
II.
on, I'm just
Wait,
kidding.
World War II? Wait, wasn't that BOTG?
World War II is ass, bro. Don't. It wasn't ass. It wasn't as ass as Vanguard, but
Boots on the ground?
I'm gonna disagree. I think jetpacks are still the best movement iteration that Call of Duty has ever seen.
This is agree over here.
okay. I don't know. Nah, Scump was frying on BO3. He really was.
Sure.
I think BO3 probably had the best movement of all jetpacks games. BO3 was the best. 100% it was. Advanced Warfare was okay, especially for pubs. It was just fucking lamb to the slaughter. But
No, I disagree.
BO3
you
was
said
great for
Omni
movement.
Movement's the best iteration of. You said it's the best
Omni Movement is the best iteration of boots on the ground. 100%.
iteration, right? Yeah, I disagree. I think jetpacks are.
It's just too early to tell for me.
Yeah, I'm there with Zen.
We gotta
Like,
play the game more.
Yeah, that's fair too.
I agree
That is
because
fair.
I think
'Cause
playing
we really haven't seen it in a ranked setting, besides like the Kaysan tournaments.
the game is too smooth, and I feel like it should always be in Call of Duty. That's just my take. I feel like it's way too smooth, and I feel like 2024, like we should have had this like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
True.
That's my take.
Karma's
Come on,
neutral,
baby.
obviously, because he doesn't give a fuck what you put in front of him. He's going to dominate regardless.
Karma's a
I feel like-
fucking legend.
Listen, I like it, but I don't know. I don't feel like it is super smooth. I feel like
Really?
the jetpacks were like super smooth.
So
you want to play with me?
No, I
It's
don't know
a
if I
beta.
disagree.
It's a beta.
Well,
Yeah,
Billy,
yeah.
after this video,
we
will be
I
playing.
enjoyed like diving around, moving all these directions. Honestly, I
BB,
spent like 8 hours doing that.
you can get
and that's all
Michael's
I did,
fat
and I
ass
didn't play it
online.
again.
Tell him to put
But I
down
don't know.
the
It's
fucking
cool, but I don't think
Snicker
it's
boxes
the best, but I
and
don't
tell him
think
to
it's
get
the
the fuck
worst. So
online.
I'm
Okay.
in the
Neutral,
middle.
alright.
I'm neutral because
Alright.
all the
Let me
Black
get my
Ops
Discord
3
up.
wall running as well.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
G slides.
But
But
see
the,
the
Bunny
the
shit
Hawk,
question
dragged
was,
for
Flash
is
Butter.
it the best?
That's why I'm okay. Yeah.
All good.
I might fully
No,
disagree.
it's all good.
Oh
I'm
my
fully
God.
disagree.
he
Thank
got
God I got
me.
somebody.
Ooh.
That took some
Because when you
persuasion,
say
but
it
I
out
got
loud,
somebody over
yeah,
here.
when you say it out loud, you break it down. Yeah, like,
Billy in like
See, there's the people that understand their
20 minutes,
position
bro.
in life at all times, and there's
Get
like
ready in, like,
confident enough
20
to say, you know
minutes.
what, yes. The neutral people, I can't get behind, because they're wishy-washy. You can't get nowhere.
No, I need more information.
Did you even play?
What?
Did you even play?
The
it?
Black Ops 6 beta?
Yeah.
3 games,
No,
and all I did...
All I did
games.
was He was running around like this. He didn't slide. He didn't dive.
That's
he
not
didn't
true.
go this way,
That's
he
not
didn't go
true.
that
Don't play
way.
my movement, Damon.
Okay,
Don't play my movement.
Nah,
I
Hex
know
still
you
got
asked
it a
when
little
to
bit.
snipe it.
Call of Duty can survive without content creators and pro players.
No. No. Nuh-uh.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry.
You think so?
Yeah.
We agree. And you want me to tell you why I agree?
I don't know. I don't think it can to the extent that it is. Okay, because without content creators, bro, blowing it up like it is, I don't know if it would have survived this long, to be honest. Especially the pro scene, bro. The pro scene blows it up. And they get shit on every year by Activision. They get shit on. They get dog shit.
Because there's way more people that play it casually than people work in the
Yeah.
industry. So yes.
You say that. You say there's way more people that play casually, but I don't know if it's just me because I've been playing for so long, but every fucking game I get in are just straight demons.
We're,
I hate
we're
it.
definitely
product like
the minority in the competitive space. Call of Duty's worldwide, so that's
Yeah, I
that's a
guess.
tough one.
I guess.
Well, why?
Agree with that.
We're all on the same page with that one.
I don't know
Call
if
of
it'd be
Duty
as
would
big
be
though.
better if it had the same 16 maps every year, but they're the best 16 maps of all time.
Oh my God, you look at CSGO.
I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Probably.
I was about to go no. And then
I
he
was
said,
about to go
and then he
first.
said
Yeah,
like
too,
the
yeah.
best man.
I'd say yeah, but update them a little bit over time. Like, yeah, you can give me Nuketown every fucking year and I'm gonna eat that shit up.
Nah, then.
Yeah.
But I want it to be a little different every time. Like a little tweaks, little improvements. Try them out.
I agree, but well, the reason why I agree is in this scenario, are there no new maps being brought out?
No.
No, they're always innovating, and then we get to replace it.
There we
The
go.
common sense thing
Always
would be in this
innovating.
situation is like ever. So if there's a map that comes along next year that is just one of the ones that just wow you, the other thing to consider is the fact that we are making a conscious decision to say if it's the best maps, it also matches the movement and the speed of the game, expanded or retracted, right?
We're also pretty much all thinking competitively, though, I feel like. Because,
Yeah.
like, if you're like a...
Yeah.
You've been playing 10 years casually, right? You come home from work, you play campaign or whatever, you might want the new maps.
Yeah.
So I feel like selfishly, from mostly competitive minds, it's like we would choose the better maps, but maybe a casual gamer might be standing over there.
Well, I'm also going to use just an
I hear
example
that.
from at least the CDL era. Look at Cold War. Like, Cold War, like, literally the best maps on
War
Cold
had
War
great
were the
maps.
old maps. So
Yeah.
I feel like competitively,
Garrison, Moscow.
No.
they were good maps.
I mean, I pray that we get some better maps, bro. Give us the old maps. I pray that we get some old maps, bro.
But
we
like,
need
dude,
them.
you're saying raids,
They were some of the
standoff?
better
Garrison
maps.
Okay,
was
Raid, oh my gosh.
Moscow was a good map.
Moscow's good.
Moscow was
Gary
good.
was
Bring raid back.
horrible.
Checkmate was a
Gary
good hardpoint
Search,
map.
you remember that
I
shit?
know. There's
my
no
God,
way
Gary
to say that
Search
was
was
good.
Gary Search was
Gary
one of the
looked cool.
worst.
It was just like, I don't know.
It was so compressed. There was nothing you could do.
Moscow was
Oh
good.
man, I remember it.
Dominated that map.
Skill-based matchmaking is good for Call of Duty.
Disagree.
You
Disagree.
disagree? Is this agree over here?
What the
I
fuck
hate
you
this.
doing,
I
Scump?
hate
No.
you do it.
Loser.
Good.
What do you mean? I think
You
it's-
are.
I think
Nah, fuck that. Fuck that.
I'm
No.
gonna just say this: as a YouTube person that used to pub stomp all the
Yes,
time, drop
yeah.
bombs, I hate it.
Yeah.
But
Bro, I want to drop bombs. I love pub
overall,
stomping.
for the game, I mean, it definitely helps with player retention.
Yeah, with
like,
shit players.
if you're a 40-year-old dad and you get back and you spawn into any of us, you're like, what the fuck? I'm getting off.
If that was the case, the old
Yeah,
games wouldn't
but-
be as popular as they were if everyone was discouraged like that.
True.
You got to play the best to
Exactly.
be the best. You got to get better.
That's how
Wait,
you
they
got
said
better
those-
too, because when you would get in a lobby with some fucking demons and they'd fry your ass, you would get better. You would learn to get better. Now it's just constant fucking. It's just a constant struggle, fuck, dude, and I hate
Wait,
it.
wait. So
That's
I
good,
hate
man.
skill-based matchmaking. I'm just.
oh, then you're on the wrong side then.
Yeah, you're over here.
But I think it's good for COD
Oh,
because
yeah.
the player base.
Listen,
It's good for
People are
like
gonna get off.
newbies, but
if I played and I'm in a match where I'm dominating, as usually used to happen, I would rather play against people that I'm always losing, because then I can improve. But it was someone who's less skilled than me.
yeah,
I choose
but
me.
what's the
Now,
point
for
of ranked play then? What's the point of ranked play if every game I get into is a fucking game of ranked play? Everybody's using the same guns. It's all the meta. Everybody's using the fucking TikTok class that they found, and it's bullshit. I want skill-based matchmaking gone, bro. I want it. Just stick it to ranked play. Just stick it to ranked play.
You're
I
just
need
gonna you're just gonna leave the game and join a new one. That's all
never,
you're gonna
I've
do.
never left the game
It
in my
literally
life.
don't
Damon.
matter.
Damon,
It literally
I've
don't
never
matter.
left the fucking game in my
Okay.
fucking life,
No,
Damon.
but here's the
Nah, he's
difference.
definitely left some games.
Just because
Bullshit.
there wasn't skill-based back then
We've all done
doesn't
it.
mean you weren't getting in sweaty lobbies. It was just
Oh.
more random. You were still having good
Exactly.
lobbies and you were having not so good lobbies. It's
Dude,
not like
how
it's
do you
only
think Pam
bad
was able to
lobbies.
get all of those fucking montages, man? Because he was
True.
playing fucking sniper lobbies. It's all sniper lobbies.
Sniper
All right,
lobbies.
just reset,
True.
reset.
Listen, I hate skill-based.
Fire Range is coming back. Yeah, I did see that. I'm excited
Call
about
of
that.
Duty is the greatest video game franchise of all time.
Wait, what was it?
Probably not. Probably not.
Sly Cooper exists. Actually,
Wait, what was the question?
I'm gonna say yes.
There's so many godlike
Oh,
games.
fuck,
dude.
there's
so many.
There's
Franchise
so many
ever.
godlike games. Call
Call
of
of
Duty.
Duty is?
What are you
Is
gonna say?
this agree?
Super Mario Brothers?
No, it is the most.
About to say it's definitely not the best franchise of all time. It's just not.
Actually, Mario's up there.
There's too many franchises, bro.
What do you mean, dude?
Like you're talking
Minecraft,
Dark Souls.
Minecraft.
Nah, you're not
League
beating Dark
is
Souls.
World of
Sorry.
Warcraft, dude, there's so many godlike games.
Bro, franchise. League of Legends is one game. Call of Duty is a franchise. It's had so many iterations where it advances and
No,
changes.
League of
League
Legends
is a franchise.
Yeah,
but
League
you
is a
can't compare,
franchise.
Counter Strike, like, dude, there's so many.
Yep.
Like, Call of Duty's up there, but it's not the best.
For me,
It's
it's the
because you guys
best.
missed the golden era. Call of Duty 2 into Call of Duty 4 was
Call of
such
Duty
a
2,
magical
fucking
time.
old head,
Back
bro.
then.
Never experienced that.
Back
and then
when
World
COD
at
was
War,
king?
Oh, what?
Back when COD was king, like our high school days or like elementary days, it was unmatched. There was
Yeah,
no
sure.
competition. There was
It
no
was
Fortnite.
unmatched.
It was only Call of Duty, and everybody loved it.
Yo,
Classic Prestige, zombies.
Halo might have had some comp back then.
Halo.
No.
anytime. Yo, thank you for the follow. I'm telling you, any lobby you got, like every day you'd go to school, motherfuckers would talk about Call of Duty. Okay, that's just how it was. So
Halo was big,
but
Halo
it's
was
not
big,
anymore.
Halo might have been some comp, not gonna.
Yeah,
could say
maybe not
Pokemon.
competitive. Like I'm telling you right now,
Halo
if
definitely isn't better
if
than
you
Call of Duty.
experience what
It's
the
just
game
not.
of HQ in
Yo, it's
Tujane
good.
was like with all the nade spots.
This guy's talking about 12 years ago. We can't even take this
Or if you
serious.
experience HQ on Eater Dam.
I'd say, he's talking about a time that don't exist
I
anymore.
relate to COD too.
Do I like
Video
money?
games should
Yeah.
have microtransactions.
Yes,
do.
of
I do.
course.
I do.
You should have
Please let me
microtransactions.
spend.
Who don't?
Oh,
Please
yeah,
let me
sure.
customize what
Yeah.
I want to customize, how I want to customize it. Please.
Yeah, I'm on board with that.
I think some
Please.
some
look drippy.
publishers really
Hold
push
up.
it a bit, but
I didn't even.
It
I do
depends.
think
Hold up. Fuck, what's the question?
And
Oh,
please
yeah,
let me
sure.
customize.
Yeah.
Yes,
I can't
See?
relate to COD too.
Video games should have microtransactions.
Yes, of
Video
course.
games
Please,
should have
please let me
microtransactions.
spend.
Much
and
money do I
please
like?
let me
Sure.
customize
Yeah.
what I want to customize, how I want to customize
how much
it.
do I like
Please.
money?
Yeah, I'm on
I like
board
it
with
all.
that.
I
I
think
mean,
some
Gotta
some
look drippy.
publishers really
I like it to an extent, but you know, it's not everything. But I do like it.
push it a bit, but
It
I do
depends.
think
Well,
the games
no,
have-
because they're not forcing you to buy it.
Yeah, but you know how it works.
No, I know. I don't know how it works.
You
How
see
does it
that
work?
you see that shiny item and you need it.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, please. The quicker that we can get Call of Duty to realize that this is no longer an immersive game or something that takes you and transports you to World War II. I mean, it's a sport now, okay? Gosh darn it.
I agree heavily as long as it's not pay to win stuff. Like
Oh, of
there's a
course.
couple
True.
things that have come out in Call of Duty. Like the most recent one was the Bone Collector, I think, blueprint on the DG58, and you could literally see through the iron
You're a
sights.
nerd.
Huh?
What is that?
I didn't even know what that gun
That's
is.
It was
I
like
don't even
during
know.
it was like
I know what he's
it was this
talking about,
year,
I think. I
during
know
like
the
Warzone
gun,
it came
but-
out and everyone's like, yo, you gotta buy this. It
Much
makes
for
it
a
easier to see
squad?
through your iron sights.
Nah.
Like pay to win shit.
At Champs, everybody ran the rival that it had like eyes.
The
on the side
eyes
of
on it, yep.
apparently had like
Bro,
no
squad,
video recoil.
bro?
That's why everybody ran the rival. That
Yep.
rival.
And you had to
Dude,
buy
it
it?
took
You
us
had
like
to
a
buy it,
whole
yeah.
day to figure out how to
Fucking-
get it.
Yeah.
The CDL account.
Like
One
every-
squad,
every-
you know what I'm
until he got
saying?
it.
Oh,
Like
okay.
actually, yeah.
Like we have plenty
Shit.
of people just like they all have the eyes.
$5 grand.
So why does
Nah.
everyone have the eyes?
Yeah. So
I
like
didn't
that
even-
is kind
wow.
I
of.
agree with that. No pay to win.
No
but
pay to win
it
shit.
definitely needs microtransactions.
But cosmetics and cool things, no big deal.
Without the addition of Warzone, Call of Duty
300 euros. I mean, I'm from America, but sure.
would be dead.
300 euros, you'll get a squat, buddy.
Warzone made it all worse.
I'm a Warzone hater. I'm not gonna lie.
We got bullet travel time, 100 attachments.
I don't mind any of that.
Give me
I
hit
don't-
But
speed.
I mean, Call of Duty was Call of
Bro, I'm not even understanding what to do.
Duty and has been called. I don't mind any of that.
We got bullet travel time.
Warzone made it all.
Duty would be dead.
No big deal.
Without the addition of Warzone, Call of Duty would be dead.
I don't think it would be dead at all.
Warzone made it all worse.
I'm a Warzone hater. I'm not gonna lie.
We got bullet travel time, 100 attachments.
I don't mind any of that.
Give me hit speed.
But
I don't mind.
I mean,
Like-
Call of Duty was Call of
I don't mind Warzone, but it's definitely not. It's definitely not making it better.
Duty and has been Call of Duty up until look how long it's been around for 14 years before.
Want to do
Warzone
Cash
came out.
App?
I think Warzone splintered the multiplayer community. I
mean, I
just
do have a dodo
now,
link.
Again, the game is different. People
I'm
prefer
gonna go neutral,
Warzone.
actually.
It's just
No, I'm stepping in this
No,
for this. I'm
no,
going
I thought we
neutral.
I don't know if I
I'm
should
trying
really be.
They
I
had
don't
to
know if I should do
adapt.
Cash App.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
know
he
how
did
to-
not be
Apex.
But
I don't know, bro.
COD would
I got
not
a
be
dono
bad.
link though.
It wouldn't be as.
If you want to hit that.
I think Warzone's important to compete with other
Of
games.
course, sure.
So I'm neutral on it.
Sniping in Call of Duty takes no skill.
If you really want that squat.
It depends.
What are we saying? What the hell? Oh, dude. Damon, what are you
hold up.
doing? Stand up. I don't know, man.
Bro, I keep missing the questions.
Oh, dude.
Takes no skill.
Sniping in Call of Duty
Nah, I
takes no skill.
It depends.
What are we saying? What the hell? Oh, dude.
I don't think it takes no skill, but I don't think it takes an incredible amount of skill. Especially as much as a red gun.
Damon, what are you doing? Stand up. I don't know, man. Stand up.
Listen, I
What
was
are you
dying
doing?
to some noobs in those creator tournaments last
300 is enough, bro. If I see a pop up on the dono, I'll do it.
year with the snipers.
That's a good point.
See?
They were insane, but I think the no auto aim ones like BO4. I think those are.
BO3.
I'll agree.
Yeah, I think those are hard.
I think no aim assist. It has to be no aim assist.
If
I think
it's
no
aim
aim
assist,
assist.
I
Yeah, I
mean,
agree.
dude, I get the hard scope locked.
I agree when they
locked in.
started putting all like the
That's a
precision
fact.
aim assist and like, you know,
Yeah.
I know you guys
all
started
that.
talking about
Nah,
that. When you
you're
guys
not
do
debating
your
me,
dead
bro.
zones, you guys look at your dynamics, your oil changes, your fucking whatever the fuck it is that you guys do. All this like off-center bullshit, like the spider web. I play standard.
Can't believe you, Damon.
Aim assist is overpowered and takes significantly less skill.
Of course.
Agree.
Yeah.
Dynamic. A lot of people started shooting back when that came
What
out.
I just said.
Yup.
A lot of people started shooting back when Dynamic came out.
Real
Especially if you think back to like BO2, bro. Remember the BO2 tournament that they played, bro? They were shitting. They shit on new OpTic. They shit on them just because it was just a different game, bro.
Call of Duty
Different
players
game.
play standard.
Yep. I used standard in Cold War. Me and Bruce both used it. And
I
we were
use it
like,
in
yo, what the
Vanguard, too.
fuck are we doing? like,
Peace.
what are we doing,
Yo,
bro? We
peace
gotta
out,
get
bro.
on Dynamic now.
Now I'm not gonna lie, I like Vanguard standard though, because I like to be whippy, and I feel like the
Yes.
dynamic be too like heavy sometimes. But
Really? I feel like it's faster to be like,
I was not that happy.
Really?
in that
yeah, I feel
I
like
feel like-
Dynamic like accelerates.
well, I'm saying I like to just like whip around, like just like snapping around. I feel like dynamic slows down once you get to them.
Yeah.
But like standard is kind of like not as sticky once you get on them.
Got you.
bro.
Yeah, that makes sense.
To
You
me,
gotta ask AG how many times he get on standard and scrims. Bro, I'm on standard. What is going on?
I can't shoot. I can't aim.
He go like 3 maps.
People
like,
are
what is
shooting
going
nowadays,
on?
though.
People are shooting.
I would say you take any of the pros of today and put them up against the old pros on an old Call of Duty, they're getting fried. More likely, they're getting fried.
Everyone's shooting.
Everyone shooting.
Call of Duty peaked in 2012.
What game was
That's
that?
BO2.
BO2.
No.
Call of Duty peaked in 20.
For me, yeah, I think so. I don't know. I don't think it peaked. I think it really peaked at like BO3. I think BO3 it really peaked, but
2012. I'm gonna
No.
stay. I'm gonna stay right here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm staying
neutral.
neutral on this one.
Yeah.
actually,
Because there's an argument.
Damn.
there is an
Did you-
argument.
No.
only reason I'll agree because I feel like hardpoint is like the Call of Duty staple now, and that's like the first hardpoint game. That's
True.
just my take.
That's fair.
Maps
competitive
were
it
great.
is.
Bro.
I'm not even like a BO2. Like I'm not. I'm like a hater on BO2. I'm not really like that keen of it, but
Bizarre.
It depends what we're talking
I
about
think
too.
hardpoint is one of my favorite.
If we're talking about strictly competitively, I would probably agree. But if
what
we're
do you-
talking about the broad spectrum of what Call of Duty is, I would stay neutral.
Okay, look,
Content
if
to that
yes,
year, like,
what are we doing? Are we talking about peak viewership and attendance? Are we talking about peak competition?
Black
are we
Ops
talking
2
about
was the
peak
most hype.
content. What are we talking
It
I think
definitely
the
was.
OG MW3 was the best pub game I ever played.
I
Correct.
will agree there.
It was insane.
Best pub game I've ever played in my
I've
life.
never played pubs.
I
I've
wish
been
that game had a
fucking
bigger
GB since
competitive
2006.
Moabs,
July.
MP7, Silence.
Dude, he's always
Rapid
coming
Fire.
out with some
When-
old ass
Remember
take.
the MW3 clips?
Yeah, but that was literally just to get something out the door.
Bro playing game battles in 06 is crazy.
I played for fun with GB.
You're just
I only
moving.
play that for work.
You were in the team Tages back
Yes,
then.
for work.
Okay.
But for fun, I never played no fucking
You're in the
pubs.
team dodge.
You weren't playing no Tages, man. The Skype chats, all of them.
No, I was not in Skype chats. No. Now you're woofing. Now you fucking woofing.
I was there.
I was there.
The OpTic Dynasty is the best team to ever play competitive Call of Duty.
Agree.
What the fuck are you doing?
Agree.
Whoa.
A million percent.
Oh.
I'm just playing. No.
A million fucking percent, baby.
Oh, you guys
Green
are-
wall for life.
You guys are so funny.
Top Warzone pros are better than a majority of the CDL.
Majority of the CDL.
Majority
Majority is crazy.
Majority is
not.
crazy.
Majority is crazy, but
Come on, bro.
Michael said
Majority's
tomorrow.
crazy.
might be a few.
Yeah, he's banned.
I've seen.
can shoot.
Listen, I've
They can
seen.
shoot.
They can shoot.
I've seen people like Symphony
Don't say they can
scrim
shoot.
and play those. So I don't know.
My fault, Damon.
Some players could compete.
They can compete. They could shoot. But the majority of the CDL is, I mean, I could take, I don't know if I want to say I could take the worst CDL player and put him up against the best Warzone player. But I kind of could.
Some.
Not
That's what I'm saying.
They're
Majority
not
is
better than the majority.
Yeah.
But definitely not better
I'm
than the
gonna go
majority.
over here because it's just like a wild statement. But if you went accurately, like, the top 1% in Warzone are better than the bottom 1% in pros, then we have a massive argument.
There's
We do have an
5
argument.
Warzone players right now that I think could come into the CDL and be decent.
No need to name them. All right, next.
No need to name them.
No need to name them. You don't think there's 5?
Nah.
They
No.
could be decent.
I think
Decent,
there's
but like
no.
decent in
Are
the
they gonna
CDL?
make a wave
But
though?
better than
I 100%. You could take the worst CDL player and put him up against the best Warzone Pro, and they're getting fried, bro. They just are. They're getting shit on.
better than the
Okay, maybe not shit on, but they're not winning. They're not.
bottom 1%.
Especially over maybe like the one game they might, but over like 5 games, nah.
The worst argument is
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but
listen, they're good. They're like the best at what they do. But I hate the argument. Well, like, come on over to Warzone and do
Nah.
it. No one wants to play that shit.
And
Literally, nobody wants to go play that.
Somebody already
I was
did.
good at Call
You know
of
what I'm saying?
Duty-
Like, so this guy
If
stepped
I was
in.
good at
fucking
Call of
that
Duty-
was- that-
If
when
I was
somebody
really good at Call of Duty, I'm trying to be CDL Pro, not Warzone. If you want to do that, go Pub Stomp.
If I was, I'd be throwing that
Nothing
all the
wrong
time.
with
Like,
that.
I
There's
did. I
nothing
went.
wrong
I
with
saw. I conquered, and it was just not my thing.
There's just a difference.
CDL
difference.
pros would be top 10 Warzone players if they wanted to.
Yeah.
Agree.
yes, bro.
Yep.
Top 10, yes. There was one team
I mean, Scump literally went in and did it.
running the show.
It also depends what
Damon
pro
keeps it
is.
fucking real. Oh, there. Oh, Kenny had a foot in.
it's because
He's
like
got 1
I'm
foot
thinking
in.
about. I don't know. I would agree.
100%.
Like, I'm like neutral because like what I watched this weekend and the guys who won, like they're calling people ass. They might actually be right. Like I saw people make some bonehead plays. I don't know the
'Cause
damn
top
thing about
10 is crazy.
Warzone.
There's only 3
Smoke,
people, so I feel like top 10 is kind of.
smoke.
Yeah, they stand in smokes and shoot through smokes.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know it was that bad.
That's an
until I
issue in
watched.
competitive why they aren't used, and then you get it in Warzone and like you like without the highlighters, bro, you just think everyone's cheating the whole time. Like
Yep.
watching. The POV was awful.
Let's
They're
eat
in
'em.
smokes all
Well,
day.
the meta in Warzone, you literally once there's a smoke, you try to live ping them before the smoke blooms, so you can just
Shoot through the
trace
smoke.
through
Follow
the
the
smoke
red-
and
Well,
their,
I think
and their live
one
ping.
person
Yep.
just runs Combat Scout.
And that
So
too,
they
yeah. That's
once
true.
he's tagged, you see him.
I didn't
Yeah.
even know
You got
combat.
bunker busters and shit.
Combat
I don't know
Scout was a
what's
thing.
going on.
Combat
in
was a
Warzone.
Combat Scout?
Combat Scout.
Jetpack movement is overhyped.
What are we saying here?
I don't think so.
Disagree, man. That
Who's hyping up? Who's hyping up jetpacks, bro?
shit was
Oh,
fucking fire.
overhyped. I'm.
Nah, that's what
I was
Who's
tripping.
hyping
I was
that
tripping
up?
for a second.
I love that.
This kind of goes hand in hand with the one earlier. It's like jetpacks were, in my opinion, the highest skill gap ever. Big
Yeah.
part of that's because the
They
movement
dominated,
was
just so you know.
crazy.
And
Think
it was
about that.
fluid, too.
It was fluid.
It was fluid. It felt good. It wasn't clunky. Like, they did it well.
Listen, I will say though, I don't like wall running, but I think
love it.
jetpacks is. I feel like
BO3 100% had the highest skill gap.
wall running, like jumping over a building and shooting over it was kind of like
That was
cheesy.
BO3. That
But in
BO3 stuff
BO3,
was,
luckily,
was
like
bad.
people didn't really abuse it. Like if there was 2
Some
years of BO3, some people like were better at it, but people
It
weren't
was
like
played
super
right
abused.
now.
Oh,
It'd be insane. It'd be crazy.
It'd be
Oh,
insane.
yeah.
Like LG was cringe. All they did was jump over the walls on fringe. That's all they
But,
did.
but
Yeah.
you have to hit. But you have to
think
hit
of the
those shots.
Redwood
Like it wasn't
going to-
easy
Oh,
to
yeah.
fucking climb on the tree
No,
all
it
the way
was
at the
so
top
cool.
and then snipe
That was
someone.
so
That's
cool.
true.
You know what I'm saying? Like
That's
it took a little bit of skill.
Pick
It
and
wasn't
ban
just,
though, pick and ban, dude.
Awful.
BO3, oh my god, that year's. If
Pick
that
and
year
ban.
had 2 hard points and no pick and ban,
Dude,
I don't
people
think we
always-
would've lost. They
People
would've
always
banned the
say that
M8.
it's so good. I'm like, dude, you weren't us and you didn't play all these teams. Every time we played, Afterburner's gone,
Dude.
Grips are gone. Like, we played the worst
Afterburner
games.
gone crazy.
we played
Yeah.
CTF and
Afterburner's
Uplift,
crazy.
no
Afterburner
2
gone
HPs.
crazy.
I don't think we would have lost if it was 2 HPs, no pick
People
ban.
ban Blast Suppressor.
It would have been,
They
we
can
would have
see
ran.
it.
I
every
remember
time.
that.
We
Oh
never
my
played a
gosh.
normal
Oh,
game
dude.
in this
At Champs
in
first-
BO3.
Against Envy at Champs, like, dude, the maps that we were, or the guns we were
We got
using
a
were
chance,
insane.
bro. I'm using the XR2. I've never used that in my life in the HVK.
Yeah.
I couldn't, dude, I was ass with
Shivas,
those.
Man of Wars, Kudas, like,
just remember, it's summer 2005. You want to run fast, you pull out
Oh
your
my
pistol,
gosh.
and that's as fast as you're gonna go. That's Call of
You
Duty.
didn't even
baby.
run back then.
No, you just walk faster.
I know.
It's awesome.
Call of Duty should be a 2-year game cycle.
It depends on the game because if it's a good game, I agree. If it's a
Yeah.
bad game,
Yeah.
I disagree.
So I'll say I would
Yeah.
agree with
I'm
that.
gonna be neutral.
I like
I'm gonna be
right
neutral.
here.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
gonna be
agreeing.
neutral. I'm
I
gonna be
like
neutral
it.
because I could
It
argue
really
both
depends on
sides.
the game. It really depends on the game. I think BO6 has the potential to be a 2-year game cycle. Actually, I think it is. I think it's
It
gonna
could be the best thing ever. It could be catastrophic.
I mean, it could just kill, like,
Like imagine
I mean, it
MW
could-
2019 for 2 years in a row.
Oh, fuck
And then
no.
imagine this past year for 2 years in a row. Not bad.
MW2 for 2 years.
I think you're looking at it wrong. Imagine. Let's
Dude,
say
if
this.
I had to watch another invasion control scrim for another year,
What about Cold War for 2 years?
See, that's
War?
if
Cold
they
War
added
for 2
maps
years.
and
Good
stuff,
game.
that would be like.
That would have been good.
Yeah, but you got to look at the other side of that. Like, what if you go from a really good 2-year cycle because the game's awesome, and then you go into some fucking IW shit?
Well, that's
Which I
why-
will say, I played maybe 15 minutes of IW because when IW came out,
The ERAD.
Modern Warfare
IW just
Remastered
wasn't
came
as
out,
good.
best fucking Call of Duty of all time.
Everybody was on MWR. Everybody. Nobody even fucking touched Infinite Warfare.
I'm S my D.
Tupac Thug Lore with Soundhorn and MW
See.
Remastered.
Oh, cranked.
So much
That was
better.
top 3.
See, that's the only time we lost. It's when playing dishonorable men.
Content creators and pro players should not whine about game changes. The developers are the reason they have a job.
Nah, bullshit.
Shit, hold on.
Bullshit.
I mean,
fuck no.
Wine is crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, there could be constructive criticism
Yeah.
always. It's like
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're what make the game better. Okay? Content creators, CDL players, all that, we make the game better. Okay?
It's like we play your game so much.
yeah, we
I'm a
we
wine all day.
I feel like
Yeah.
the only one I think is acceptable
100%.
is like when people like they do a change that's like not necessary, like
no one
random.
asked for it.
Nobody asked about it. Like
You don't
nobody
fix
asked.
what's not broken.
Like they made the M4 like or whatever gun we used last year, the ACR like 4 bullets for no reason. It was like the meta was perfect.
Yeah.
Nobody asked for the like the AR to kill faster, just randomly did. And I'm like,
Yep.
I feel like stuff like that is just acceptable to be whiny about.
And I think we know like what is reasonable to
Yeah.
to cry about.
Yeah.
Like the hardpoint changes on maps.
Like, I
they
can-
made no sense.
Yeah.
And then they reverted them.
Well, back in the
Or
day,
got
too.
rid of them.
Back in the day, like
should
it
be able to
wasn't
complain about
like it is
spawns.
now.
Yeah. Oh,
Like
yeah.
now you guys can play an old patch for a while. Back then, you were going to an event and playing a different game sometimes because you couldn't play prior patch. Like it was just
4
Yep.
days before an event.
Exactly.
Huge update.
so like that definitely deserves
Gotta
some play.
update
Dude, that
fucking
happened all the time.
400 PlayStations. We had to update through the night
That's crazy.
my
on
gosh.
on that internet too. So just the Apicella squad
The
was up
best times in
24
the
hours.
world, though.
I'm neutral only because I can argue both sides.
Call of Duty is worth $70 every year.
I get enough play out of it. I get enough play out of it. Does
I mean-
it need to be though?
I prefer it to be 60, but yeah.
I'm gonna be neutral. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
neutral.
yeah, that's
I'm
why
gonna
I
be
was going neutral.
I'm
I'm
gonna
like,
be- yeah, I'm going neutral.
I feel like the games nowadays, I feel like we were talking about the microtransactions. Like, I feel like the
Yeah.
free games, like if you just if you want to make money, you just add
Add a
the skin.
$70 bundle.
Yeah,
Make a good
that's
game.
where
And that's really that's the formula now is make the game free and then fucking pump it up with micros.
you
And
make,
then, yeah.
that's where you make your money. Because I feel like I mean,
That's the
Warzone's
Fortnite
free.
strat.
like lit
Warzone
games.
is free.
Warzone's free. Fucking Call of Duty Online is free.
I mean, but you just have to
in
think
China.
about, like, in terms of Call of Duty, I mean, it's kind of different for us, but, like, the first 2 months of the game,
Okay,
like,
I think they
you are
took down
getting
Call of Duty
so
Online.
much content out of that. I think it's worth it.
See,
Okay.
I think worth is like a different word than need. Because I feel like it
like
don't need
$70.
to be, but I think
I
it's
mean,
worth the $70.
Dude, you're getting so much.
Yeah.
You do your race, you do
100%.
race to you do
Yeah.
your race to level up, and then you go for the mastery camo, and then if you're a competitive player, you're playing SND and stuff.
But what if you're not? What if the majority of the people which do exist are
They
not?
Just a casual gamer.
Yeah.
Is it worth it for them?
They do the
I
the
think so.
camo mastery. They level
I mean, I don't know. I mean, now they have the whole Game Pass thing, so
up. Like
I
I
don't
think
know.
it's worth it.
You get enough entertainment out of
You
that.
get a lot of
Zombies, depending which one.
content
Yeah.
out of.
100%. Hours
Definitely do.
on end, if anything.
Yeah.
It's literally a time suck.
I think it's worth
It's definitely more worth. I'm moving to agree. It's more worth than most games you'll pay $70 for nowadays.
yeah.
Like Kenny, I can fight both sides because if you just do a $70 bundle or a fucking, it's just easy.
All right, that's the last one, but I'll give you guys like 30 seconds while you're here. Is there any statements that you guys want to say that you can debate amongst each other?
Any
Oh,
opinions
boy.
about
I'll give a simple one. 5v5 is better for competitive than 4v4.
Hell no.
I don't know.
Ooh, I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna be neutral on this one because I see the benefits. As an org owner, it's more expensive.
Why'd you go over there and start walking back in?
Dude, you don't.
Well, because I
Is this
made my
no or
statement.
yes?
I was jumping and disagreeing,
I kind of like 4v4 better.
Oh, okay.
and I walked back in.
Oh.
I made the statement, but I'll stay neutral because I think Black Ops 4 was so godlike, but I don't know if it was because it was 5v5 or like because we never
don't-
played 4v4, so I don't really know how the game would play 4v4.
I don't know if it would have worked for you for.
That's
like,
why
after-
I think. So
after
you
we
think
played
5v5 was the reason it was good?
Yeah, like I think after playing BO4, like if it wasn't 5v5, like imagine playing some of those maps for you. Imagine playing what was the big ass map? Seaside?
It'd be a little slower.
Yeah.
Seaside's
Feel
pretty
Imagine
bad.
playing that
Super
shit
dead.
4v4, dude. You wouldn't get in fights like
Yeah.
for a minute.
I feel like the next year was kind of like what killed the 5v5
2019
momentum.
would have been better 4v4 though than
Yeah,
5v5.
Yes,
Yeah.
2019 would have been better.
Okay.
So maybe neutral's the better. I don't know. We don't have a big enough
That's
sample
what I'm
size.
saying. I don't. That's why that was the first thing that came to my mind when he asked.
Yeah, I'm gonna say neutral because we don't know if Black Ops 6 is gonna be the best game, and we haven't had enough time. The same way that we
Yeah, I don't
didn't
know.
have a second year to kill the momentum.
I
of the
like
5.
both,
If
but
we would have given the 2-year
I
cycle,
don't know.
maybe.
I really
All
don't
right,
know.
slums is overrated.
The hell?
Agree.
I would agree on
Yeah,
that.
just a map that
Oh
I
wait,
think.
disagree. No, I'm disagreeing.
I would
Really?
agree on that one.
Yeah, I
think
love
Slu-
slums.
Slums is overrated.
Slums
I
is-
love slums
Slums.
though.
You used to have
Slums
one-
is good.
one
I'm a
crazy
hater.
streak with a
Black Ops
PDW.
I
Slums.
love slums. Yo, what's your
Bro,
quarrel
sit
with
top.
slums?
Oh
I just think it's a
my
little
gosh.
overrated.
Nah.
I still enjoyed it, but it's overrated. Everyone talks about it like it's like
So
a
why are
top
you
3
neutral?
map. 'Cause I don't feel
It
like
is a
walking
great
over
map.
there.
No.
Okay.
Oh. Nah, I gotta disagree.
It's 100% a great
Slums,
map.
man.
I'll agree.
On scope, that
I
was
think there are other maps that are
No,
better.
That it?
Ballista.
Dude, I love Hector. That was an awesome video though. Okay, Call of Duty time. Call of Duty time.